All right, so it's Friday. Thank God we made it through another week. And to finish off this week real proper, I want to cover a few stories happening here in the world of sneakers. So to kick things off, let's go ahead and start with Adidas. Now, of course, we all know there's a little bit of controversy surrounding this recent batch of Adidas Yeezy releases. And it seems like Ye's words may have had some type of an effect on these recent releases because, of course, yesterday we had some heavy hitters go live via the Confirmed app. So we had the Foam Runner Onyx as well as the Slide Dark Onyx. Now the Foam Runners did sell out eventually after a few hours or so, but it looks like we got breaking news as it looks like those Yeezy Slide Dark Onyx have sold out in sizes 15 and 16. So it looks like we still have a full size run just about currently available. And it's crazy, I never thought we would see a day where we would see a popular dark color Yeezy slide like this sitting on the Confirmed app, but it also takes me back to the days when the Yeezy slides originally dropped back on Yeezy Supply and them joints were sitting. Let me know if you guys remember that. That was like what, late 2019 or something like that. So it looks like these Adidas Yeezy releases will continue, and as far as these joints sitting, I'm guessing either it's an impact of Ye's words, either that or Adidas printed like a million pairs of these joints, or it could be that people are just having fatigue after Adidas has dropped like 50 shades of gray of all of these various different Yeezy slides over the last few Yeezy drops or whatever. So slides are sitting. As far as these new releases that we see hitting the Confirmed app today, we got a new pair of 500s. Now the official colorway name here for these joints is Stone Salt, and as far as the colorway, you would say that these do look familiar with the Salt pair, which we got back in the day. I want to say like late 2018, 2019, something like that. So as far as the official product images, just from the first glance, it would appear that these may be like a slightly different variant. As far as the color, I would say these more lean into like the gray realm. So, and you'll also notice that these do feature the Infinity laces, which the original pair just came with the standard laces. These joints are dropping in full family sizing. And then for the 350s, this colorway is called Flax. These come back from the day when Yeezy was dropping all those different yellow 350s. So this is a restock. I feel like they keep bringing these joints out every time, and I have no idea why. So I would imagine that these upcoming releases will sit, and as we know, Adidas does have more releases continuing to roll out for the rest of the month. So I would imagine that most of these pairs will sit, and I gotta say Adidas is making it easy, you know, to boycott a lot of these releases, just because I feel like they haven't really came with anything too crazy. Of course, we know those 500s with the gum bottoms are nice. We also know those 500 high boots, the sand colorway, are nice as well, but I'm not even gonna lie, I'm kind of enjoying saving my money on a lot of these releases. So of course we will continue to monitor these Adidas Yeezy releases, but as far as from Ye fans goes, it looks like they are boycotting these releases, and it seems to having some type of overall effect, you know, as far as these releases go. So we'll see how things continue to play out. All right, so up next we got to look at a sneaker which is being reported as the Nike Hot Stepper 2. Now after this Hot Stepper 1, which was infamously known, you know, among sneaker circles, it's kind of like giving K-Swiss vibes, did we really need a part 2? So it seems like Drake and Nike's design team is kind of leaning into that whole chunky aesthetic. I do say that these definitely do look very similar to the first iteration of the Hot Stepper, but it seems like they've kind of like added that chrome plate on there to kind of, I guess, you know, give it a more futuristic vibe. But as I mentioned, after the Hot Stepper 1, I'm not really sure if we needed the 2, and I feel like they maybe should have like went with a sequel to, like, let's say the Knock the Glide, which I feel like was maybe a little bit of a cooler sneaker, had a little bit more of an impact. But anyways, we have this orange colorway, which is set to be one of many releases for this particular model, scheduled to be releasing sometime in 2024. And you may have missed this one, but recently Joe Freshgoods actually has unveiled his latest major New Balance collaboration. So it looks like New Balance is tasking Joe Freshgoods, one of their hottest collaborators, with reintroducing the New Balance 1000 back to the market. Now we touched bases briefly on this silhouette previously. Essentially this model came out in the late 90s, and as what I can gather from as far as the design inspiration, I feel like it's kind of giving like Air Max vibes, like from the 95 all the way to the 98. So we have 2 new colorways releasing. You have the pink mink, which is kind of giving more of like a feminine vibe, and then you have the black ice pair. Both of these are set to drop spring, summer of 2024. And I gotta say, I'm not mad at New Balance for dipping back into their back catalog. This is a great late 90s runner. We've seen a resurgence of some of these Y2K runners, and why not kind of dip back into some of those late 90s vibes? So again, be on the lookout for these dropping spring, summer 2024. All right, and for good old Jordan brand, I can't wait to hear what you guys think about these. We got a first look at the Jordan 4 RM. Now, I believe we did see some leaks of this previously, but this will be the first official look on feet. And these looks come courtesy of pro BMXer and Jordan brand signature athlete, Nigel Sylvester. So let me know what y'all think about these joints down below. It looks like this is going to be Jordan Brand's attempt at doing again one of these like hybrid reinterpretations of some of their retro models. So you'll see elements of the Jordan 4 here, but it seems like this is more of like a modern take. Now personally, I'm gonna come across as a hater, but I'm gonna just say, like, as far as these, I'm not a big fan. You know, for the Jordan 4, I feel like my favorite design element has to be like the wings, the flaps on the side. And because you don't see these here, these are just kind of giving like Spizike vibes. So I guess maybe they're going for like more of a performance driven model based on the fact that these are a Nigel Sylvester collaboration. But so far, not a huge fan. And rather than Jordan Brand trying to do these like hybrids, reinterpretations of some of their retro models, why don't they just focus on like bringing something new to the table? Now, as far as retro models, we have a look here. The first official, well, not official look, but a first look at the Jordan 3. I guess they're calling these like cement gray or something like that. So once again, I feel like these joints just really ain't all that. I mean, it's just a cool silhouette. These had a lot of potential, you know, based off the color blocking, but I would just say like these are just another, you know, basic Jordan retro. I guess this is just a pair that, like, if you're just looking for a basic pair of shoes, this is just one that you can grab. But I would say as far as like the masses go, most people would probably say this is just another cash grab from the Jordan brand. And it's kind of crazy that a lot of these like off-brand Jordan retros are now becoming like the new Team Jordans in 2024. So let me know what y'all think about these joints down below. All right, and before we get up out of here, I did just want to mention that Kyrie Irving did successfully launch his very first debut signature sneaker with Chinese brand Anta. So we had the Kai ones released. They did a little soft launch via Sneaker Politics. Kyrie had this little cute moment where he sold the first pair to his family or whatever. These joints did drop online as well, and apparently the online release was completely botted out. So you know it's a compliment when the botters are buying up all these pairs. So the Kai ones are retailing at just a modest price of $125. As far as the look, these are definitely very Kyrie Irving. The colorway is kind of giving off like Native American, hippie, like Grateful Dead type of vibe. So I'm not mad at these. As far as the design, they're kind of giving like 2010s Nike basketball design elements. So I feel like this is a perfect match for Kyrie Irving. I guess they have a lot of colorways in the pipeline. This will be just the first of many, so definitely not mad at him at all for this. And I feel like the biggest headline kind of surrounding this release is how, you know, Kyrie Irving maybe was undervalued by Nike, left them, signed with a lesser known brand in Anta, and he's now with the underdog. So you guys already know I'm rooting for the underdog all the way. So salute to this brother right here. Wish him nothing but the best, and we'll kind of monitor and see how this whole little storyline plays out. So we're gonna wrap things up right here. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Comment down below what was your favorite topic of today, and if you enjoyed today's video, please help out the channel by dropping a thumbs up. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Love.